I've had the DJI OM4 smartphone gimbal now for almost 1 year. In this video, I'll show you the top 5 reasons that I think it's still a very wise investment for anyone that's into making videos. And I'll also show you the one thing that I recently bought that brought the OM4 to a whole nother level. Whole nother. That's not correct grammar, is it? But I hear it all the time. Hi everyone, Russ here. Welcome to the channel. And if this is your first time visiting here, I invite you to look around, and if you find things of value here, consider subscribing. So the OM4 was released in August of 2020, and I had the fortunate opportunity to get one for early review. And I was instantly impressed at the improvements over its predecessor, the Osmo Mobile 3. The comfortable grip, the compact foldable form factor, and the magnetic mounting system were all very welcome improvements. Now, right off the bat, I find the most useful and the most valuable reason for using the OM4 yet today is the active tracking capabilities. When this thing locks onto a subject, it stays locked on. And that is very important for people who film themselves and move around a lot, or when recording moving subjects like children or pets. The software is just so good. And the ease of locking onto a subject by simply tapping the front trigger is so convenient. You don't have to swipe on the screen. You can just pull that trigger. If you do any sort of shooting that involves you moving around in the frame, the action tracking alone makes this a worthy investment. The second feature that makes the OM4 very useful for creators today is the nearly 2500 milliamp hour battery, which gives you 15 hours of battery life. Now, at first I didn't pay much mind to this. I really didn't think it was that important. But as I used this over the past year, having to rarely worry about charging it, knowing that it will usually have enough charge to film whatever I want to do when I grab it, is more valuable than I first thought. Even if the phone isn't perfectly balanced, even if that warning pops up and tells you that the phone isn't perfectly balanced, it still lasts so long. It's really, really impressive. The third and very unique thing that still sets the OM4 apart from all other smartphone gimbals is this magnetic mounting system and then the ease of balance. By using the magnetic clip, you can attach your phone quickly and get right to shooting. There's no wasting time trying to make sure that it is appropriately balanced. That is one thing that I hated about every other smartphone gimbal, is that it takes so long to get the phone perfectly balanced. Now, this does also have that magnetic medallion or whatever it's called that you can attach directly to your phone rather than use this mounting bracket. Now, that sounded like a good idea at first, but honestly, I think it totally flopped. It only works on glass back phones, and you can attach it to your case. It just does not stay stuck to it. And with a clip mount, you can use this with pretty much any phone case. Not all of them, but most phone cases. And I've never spent more than 2 seconds balancing my phone on the OM4. This motor is just so strong, so even if the phone isn't perfectly balanced, it can handle it. The fourth reason that I can recommend the OM4 for any sort of content creator is how well it works to shoot portrait videos. Now, portrait mode will never overtake landscape-oriented content, but with the recent surge caused by apps like TikTok and Instagram, more and more people are shooting that way. The other day, I paid close attention to the other parents at my son's t-ball game, and out of the 24 people that I counted that were recording something during the game, 20 of those were recording in portrait mode. So there's some official research for you, but just pay attention sometime when you're out and about and you see someone recording something. Chances are they're going to be recording in portrait mode. And being able to stabilize that footage easily and then switch back and forth quickly by tapping the M button a couple times, I think is key. If you're into Instagram or TikTok at all and you want perfectly stabilized footage, along with having that active tracking to confidently keep you in the frame, then the OM4 is a no-brainer. Lastly, the DJI Memo App. Now, I know that many people prefer to use the native camera when they're using a gimbal, but the Memo app has so many creative features in it. And I think being able to explore all of the many things that you can do with it will keep pretty much anyone entertained, whether it be at a professional or a consumer level. Things like spin shot, dynamic zoom, panorama, the clone effect, just so many interesting features in this app. Now, I've been using the OM4 quite a bit over the past year, mostly for B-roll shots and then some occasional vlogging stuff, and then also recently for a few TikTok videos. But the issue with using it as a vlogging tool or anything like that is that I've never been really happy with the audio. It's just the audio straight out of my iPhone 11 Pro Max, which isn't bad. I mean, iPhone audio really isn't that bad, but it just lets in so much background noise. And I've always thought that it could be much better. Well, just last week, I made it so much better, and I ordered this. And what this is, it's a cold shoe mount for the OM4, and it allows me to attach a microphone and a small light to it if I want to. It only costs $18, and it makes the OM4 an incredible vlogging setup. Okay, so I came out here to the park to demonstrate to you what a difference an external microphone can make when you're using the OM4 with your smartphone. So right now I'm using just my iPhone 11 Pro Max. There's a lot of background noise. There's a waterfall in the background, there's people talking, there's road noise, so there's a lot of noise, a little bit of wind noise, and it doesn't sound bad until you hear what it sounds like compared to using an external microphone. So I have this cold shoe mount on the OM4, and the first one that I'm gonna hook up is the Rode Video Micro. Now this is a very cheap, very inexpensive microphone, but it works very well. This one is 4 years old, just over 4 years old. As you can see, it's pretty trashed. I've used it a lot, it's gone through a lot. So I'm gonna plug this in and show you what the difference is when you use an external microphone. So let's hear a little bit of background noise while I get this connected. Oh, to have this connected to your phone, you need the TRS to TRRS cable, and then I also need the 3.5 to Lightning adapter, or if you have an Android, the 3.5 to USB-C. So you need these two cables. They're really cheap. I'll put a link for those in the description as well. So let's go ahead and plug in this Video Micro. All right, so here you have the Rode Video Micro. As you can hear, it takes away the background noise. Sounds so much better, you guys. It really ups the quality of your videos. Now, if you want to spend a little more money and make an investment, if you're going to be doing this on a regular basis and you're going to be kind of far away from the camera once in a while, the Rode Wireless Go is another option. It's quite a bit more expensive than the Micro, but this thing is awesome. I use this for all of my outdoor videos, and let's hook it up and just show you what this sounds like. So this is normally where I would wear it. This is the Wireless Go. As you can hear, sounds great. The background noise is pretty much gone. It's not completely gone, and you might even be able to tell the Micro might sound a little bit better actually than this. So if you're gonna be just vlogging with this thing and just have it right in front of you all the time, get the Micro. But if you're gonna be moving around, you can use the active tracking, and you can not have to worry about being so close to the microphone. The Wireless Go is the way to go. It's a great vlogging setup like this. So another thing that you could do, I thought about this when I was riding my ATV today, is you could get a cheap lav mic and just hook that in to the Wireless Go 2. Of course, you're going to spend money on the Wireless Go 2, but you could even just plug a lav mic into your phone, like directly into your phone, and you can get those for like $15. And that's a great way to improve the audio quality on your videos. Of course, you're going to have that cable hanging down all the time, which isn't a big deal if you're going to be just using it for vlogging. But if you have the Wireless Go 2, get a lav mic, and then I have it inside my helmet here, and I just want to show you how good it is at getting rid of the background noise. I'm going to go ahead and start my ATV here. I'm going to go ahead and drive too, just to show you that, you know, I have the lav mic right in here, and I have it clipped inside of my helmet. And just to show you that even with all this kind of background noise, I can still talk and you guys can hear me okay, and you can understand everything that I'm saying. So yeah, so I think a lav mic is just another way that you could really improve the audio, and you really wouldn't have to spend a whole lot of money. So audio is key, you guys. Audio is so important for having good videos. So just wanted to show you that. Now, one disadvantage of using this cold shoe bracket on the OM4 is that it does take up quite a bit of space on the hold, you know, on the grip. So you're going to lose a little bit of grip. So if you have larger hands, make sure that you have the tripod as well, because you're going to need that extra length to hold on to the OM4. If you have smaller hands, it's not a problem, but it might be an issue if you do have bigger hands. So if you are looking for a very capable smartphone gimbal that's compact, has amazing battery life, nearly flawless action tracking, entertaining software features, then I can highly recommend the OM4, even though it's a year old. I will put a link down in the video description if you want to learn more about it, or if you want to purchase one for yourself. And I'll also put links to all of the things that you need to make this the perfect vlogging setup. One thing that I forgot to mention, you guys, if you do want to put a light on here, you can get the Lume Cube, you know, the original Cube, or this thing right here. This is the Lume Cube Mini. I think it's a little bit cheaper than the actual Lume Cube. And this would be a great option. You just screw this right into the other side. So you got your microphone and your light if you're shooting in low light conditions. So I'll put a link for that down there as well. So what do you think? Do you think gimbals are necessary for people that use their smartphones for content creation? Let me know down in the comments. Also, do you think there's a better smartphone gimbal out there? Let me know, because I haven't been able to find one through the research that I have done. I know a lot of people are probably gonna say the Zhiyun Q3, but I don't think so. I think the software, the Memo software, is so much better on the OM4. But either way, let me know down in the comments. Hey, hit that like button if you got anything of value from this video. I really do appreciate that. Subscribe for more content just like this. Thank you for watching the video all the way through today. That's the best way to help this channel grow, so I really appreciate that. Have a wonderful day, everyone, and we'll see you next time.